Hi guys, hope you're doing well. Thanks for all the comments on my last video. I get loads of comments now, it's great. I really do appreciate them, so thank you guys. I took Charlie to work yesterday and it was a delight. I've worked out that 60% of my route to work is 20 miles an hour speed limit. And I find 20 miles an hour really slow. I need to get stabilizers. Can they do them for these? Because I was overtaken by these electric bikes. It's the most ridiculous speed limit. Anyway, I'm not going to groan about that. Everyone else is having a go about it, understandably. But what I want to talk about, it's very exciting, is I've been looking for bikes and I want to show you. I found 6. And I think some of you guys will like a lot of these bikes. So let me turn the camera around and before I do, someone else has said that I remind them of Pete Townsend, and if that wasn't bad enough, cover me in Marmite and call me a dog treat. Someone has just called me Jimmy Nail from our Wiedersehen Pet. Oh my god. But I'm still harnessing my inner George Clooney, and I believe that if I keep doing that, one day you guys will start to think, actually he does look a bit like him. Maybe not. Anyway guys, let me flip the camera around and I'll go through the bikes that I found and you can tell me what you think. Right guys, I've picked out 6 bikes that I think you will like, and I've written down the prices and how much they're costing. And the bikes that I've chosen, they're all private sellers and they're all one owner and they've all got full service history. So bear with me and it doesn't work. Alright guys, I'm going to put the camera in and show you the bikes I found. So guys, the first bike on the list. Don't you think that is a good looking cruiser? I know people don't like Benelli because they're not Italian anymore and all of the normal stuff. But I test rode one of these bikes and it was really lovely. I loved it. It's a 500, I think 47 brake horsepower. This one is for sale on Auto Trader. It's a 2022 model, so it's a year old. It's done 800 miles and has its first service done. £4,550. Now I would say that is a bit of a bargain, and I think they really look good. So that's the first one, guys. Right, gets very exciting actually. Let me find the second one. Right, look at this. So if you wanted something a bit older but a nice Triumph, this is lovely. This is a Triumph Bonneville T100. It's the Spirit Special Edition. This guy's had it from new. It's a 2015 model. Love the paintwork of that. It's done 1,250 miles with a full service history. As I said, he's owned it from new. £5,650. I know you can get T100s for cheaper than that, but this is, I think, a little bit special. And in fact, it was only 30 miles away from me and I was tempted to go and have a look at it. But I've got to wait for the Royal Enfield Himalayan. So, but that is lovely, isn't it, guys? Right, on to the next one. Right, this is the XSR 700, exactly the same as my one, the black and gold with the gold wheels. It's also got the street pack on it by the looks of things, which is I think about 300 or 400 quid. He's had it from new. Sadly he can't take photos. I mean, this is the best of the bunch, so you don't really get to see the bike, but apparently it's in immaculate condition. It's done 1,100 miles, full service history. He's owned it from new and it's £5,995. I think something like that is well worth it. And they are those CP2 engines are amazing, absolutely amazing. Right, let's get on to the real bargains. You won't believe what I found, guys, honestly. If you're looking for one of these bikes, then you need to phone these people up ASAP. Look at that. This is obviously the Royal Enfield Interceptor. This is a 2022 version. It's the same one as I had. It's got the rear seat cowl. and he's had it from new. It's done 4,000 miles with a full Royal Enfield service history, and he says it's the cheapest one on Auto Trader, and I think he's right. I can't find a cheap one anywhere. He's got this up for £3,999. This is a year-old bike, guys. I mean, I think that is an absolute steal if you're looking for an Interceptor. Right, tell you what else I found. Slightly different. Look at that. Great bikes. This is the V-Strom 650. This is a 2022 model, so it's a year old. It's done 2,500 miles. It's had a full service history. He's owned it from new. £6,000. I mean, you'd do a lot worse. That is a great bike. And finally, one that took my breath away a little bit because, well, I'm not going to sell my Super Meteor, but if I was, I'd be up against this. The Celestial Blue, and obviously blue and white. That's got the backrest. It's got the touring seat. It's got the front screen. He's owned this from new. It's a year old. Oh, it's not even a year old. It's 2023, so it's this year. It's done under 350 miles. It's had its first service. He's owned it from new, as I said. 5,750 quid. Come on, guys. If you're looking for a Super Meteor, you will not find one that's kitted out. I love that colour as well. That is an absolute bargain. £5,750. All these bikes are on Auto Trader, so go and have a look. These are just 6 that I found, but I've literally saved about 30, but the video would be too long. But £5,750 for that, you probably get, I don't know, 150 quid off maybe. And that is a lot of bike for the money, it really is. Anyway, guys, these are the things that I do when I'm looking for another bike. Obviously, I'm not going to do anything until the Royal Enfield Himalayan comes out, the 450. Let me just turn the camera around. Yeah, so there's definitely bikes out there, guys. You just have to look, and depending what you want, I'm sure you'd find something. But that, for example, that the Interceptor for £4,000, it's a year-old bike. I mean, that seems like an absolute bargain. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching my video. You know, some days you feel really handsome. I'm feeling that one today. My head's a bit wobbly, but anyway, have a great day, guys, and ride safe.